piece of cake. I told you I felt like this was like the natural progression of, mine and your relationship so far.
Yeah.
And we talked about getting something. We talked about a lot of records over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And come down here and get to see y'all's operation, baby.
Yeah, man.
This is a long time coming.
Nah, for
Good
sure,
to see
dude.
everybody too, baby.
Yeah, man. We so ChadArmesTV, y'all know this guy, man. We've done several of these before, but he's coming down to do the podcast. And before we shot it, we're going to just shoot some more interview style clips with it. The legend John Brodnax, man. Appreciate you again, dog.
Absolutely.
He's in town. We collabed on a track together that I'm super excited about. That's going on Live Forever, and produced by Dub 3030. And I think we got us one, dog. I really do, man. It was dope to finally be able to create some music with you. And like I said, we knew it was something that was going to happen. It was just timing and building, you know what I'm saying, building that friendship and stuff like that, because that makes it that much, you get that much better material, I feel like, when you're able to do that, where it's not just...
Well, you seen it in me yesterday, and just the fact that, shout out to Dub on the beat. The beat is crazy, baby. It gives you that old Paul feeling.
Yep.
Y'all gonna like it.
Yep.
But what I was saying is like you get off the road, 8-hour drive,
Mm-hmm.
and I could have went in there and popped you a recycled verse.
Yep.
I got all kind of shit you ain't never heard.
Yep.
But I wanted, being that we built, I want to go in there and give you a motherfucker.
Yep. That's definitely what you did, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Thank you. And something, just speaking on the session,
Mm-hmm.
See how easy you got in there and run you 12 and
Mm-hmm.
the hook, and it takes you can tell you've been doing this a long time, baby. Shout out Chad Arms, baby. Stop sleeping on Chatty Bobby, dog. This dude got real skills, baby. Real records. You know what I mean? I feel like you get caught up in this genre or this internet shit that we in, baby, and you start doing pods first, or you start doing the camera first, or you start doing beats, and just like Kanye, baby, they didn't want to take him serious as a artist.
Yeah.
You may have to go bust those doors down too, but it seems like if you get stuck doing interviews or pods, no, Chad Arms is the interview guy here.
Yeah.
They don't want you to, or it's hard for them to see you do more than that. But anyway, baby, shout out to this team over here at Show and Prove. Y'all see y'all growing, baby, and the work that y'all put in, as much content as y'all do, baby, and it's love. That's why I'm here, baby, just seeing y'all hustle the way you have and support me the way you have.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate you, bro, and I'm excited to see that you've been hitting them over the head with some new music, dog.
Absolutely.
You've been throwing some bangers out there. Like, you've done, 4 or 5 probably in the last...
Yeah, I think I was looking on the way up here yesterday. I think this is my 6th record this summer.
Yeah.
Tour with me, baby.
Yeah.
And then I tried to go right back to work when we got off. I thought I got my stuff built up, baby. We hit the road, so I'm gonna pull back on the content and focus on engaging with the people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And to come to find out, baby, you can't do that. You can't do that. So all the young artists, or artists period, or content creators, baby, baby, you have got to get a steady rhythm. You can't take no big break, baby. You're gonna fall out of the algorithm. You're going to lose your momentum, and when you come back, you're going to have to start, maybe not all the way over, but baby, don't go too long without posting. I'm stubborn. I get my own way and think I got my own plan, and I'm going to Andre 3K this bitch, and baby, you got to be consistent. And Jim Jones said it best, baby, if you stay consistency, you're going to find your passion. You're going to find that spark. One of them records is going to do something to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but anyway, thank you, baby. I've been trying to stay busy. I want to do every other Friday. I know y'all want an album, baby. I know, and it would be so much smarter for me to drop one for my streaming, because guess what, baby? on Spotify, you come check my new single out, We On Fire. As soon as it's done, guess where it sends you? To a recommended artist.
Yeah.
It takes you right off my page. So it's not, singles are great for YouTube and singles are great for some things, baby. But that album, baby, is, I'm going to put something together for y'all. But what I can promise is I'm going to stay busy.
Yeah, man. And that We On Fire joint that just dropped is super dope. I mean, you don't miss, man, honestly. From the visuals to the songs themselves, the mixed master. So I'm glad to see you back doing it. And it's crazy how that stuff works, man. You take a couple of months or a month and a half or whatever it was, and it's like all that stuff you put in for all them months. It's like when you come back, if you take that break, the internet's like, nah, who is this person?
Yeah.
Regardless of how many subscribers you got, or how many of them send the notifications.
You will fall out of the algorithm, and it'll just think that you have lost momentum. And but hey, I had some 40K first day ones. We had a 20K day one, which is kind of typical on the lower end. I had did some extra promo for it and really was pumping for it. But what I've got to get better at doing is coming back behind instead of just dropping it and letting it go and hoping it does its best. Maybe come with some promo after. But anyway,
after the fact, yeah. And then so that's dope to hear that you're working on, or at some point that you're going to put an album together, whether it's of some of the songs you've already dropped, like a collection of them, but that's definitely something to look forward to, man. Do you have an idea of when you said you're going to try to drop again in a couple of weeks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it may already be out when this drops, depending on when we want to drop these. That's dope though. So staying consistent, man. That's gonna keep people tapped in like they were before. And I don't think I see what you're saying though, because TikTok's definitely like that too. Like they're bad about just cutting you off, even if you're consistent.
Yeah.
Because
it's hit or miss on there,
dude. If you're not paying, and they realize that, they're like, we'll just let them. We'll let them start, That's how they do, man.
I know TikTok has been instrumental in a whole bunch of guys, music, baby.
Yeah.
So, this kind of might be turned more artist-based, but still, I know a lot of people are looking for little ways, baby. There is no cheat code, baby. You got to do the work and stay consistent and make the content, create the post, and put it out, baby. And you can't pet everything. You can't perfect everything. And this is people for outside of that don't even do music, baby. You can't overthink an idea, baby. If you got a good one, act on it and run that bitch. I've said that multiple times,
Yeah, that's definitely the way to look at it, because especially us being independent artists and not having, that huge machine per se.
Yeah.
It's just that extra work that you got to put in, but it's definitely the right formula for us as independent artists. Another thing too, I wanted to, like with our session, man, shout out to Mises, man, for facilitating that. That was really dope. That was really nice, and appreciate him, man. I'm looking forward to networking with him more, but I'm looking forward to hearing more from you and him. And
absolutely, yeah. Shout out Chuck Charles Cassetti. Y'all know him as Mises.
Mm-hmm.
Dude dedicated his weekend, opened up his home, got him a brand new house down here in outside of Murfreesboro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of him, man. And got it off of Hustling Music. And another guy that's dedicated a lot of his life to this, and struggles with some of the same stuff I do. Posting consistently. Have a real good run. Put so much passion and energy into it that if it doesn't get the respect it deserves, it kind of puts you in a funk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is the gangster shit, baby, is that when you put all that passion into whatever you're doing, fuck music. Whatever you out there doing, putting your passion into, if you don't see the results that you thought it was going to get, baby, and you get down, you got to take those feelings and go put that in a, baby, they ain't no down.
Yeah. And all of us go through that, bro, because like you're so worried about like even if you did a milli the first day, if you look and see that all these other artists did 5 or did 10 or did 12 or 2 or whatever more, then naturally you prayed and longed for that million views years previous when you were doing 10,000, right? Yeah. It's like you're constantly wanting to elevate, which is not a bad thing, but like that's another thing about this social media. I think we've spoken about this before, but like just trying to compare.
It's the killer.
Yeah.
It's the killer of all joy.
Yep.
It's the killer of all joy, baby.
Yeah.
I'd be fronting if I told you that I ain't, you know what I mean, baby, all of us really.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I know my interviews tend to go a little bit too deep, a little too real, baby. That's just how I'm coming. I don't know how to, but baby, we all spend too much of our time on our phone. We get dependent on it, and the next thing you know, you got 6-7 hours a day screen time, fooling with your telephone, baby. And I know a lot of it is for business, but yeah, you know, baby, it's so you either better get in the gym or you better find some kind of outlet or some balance or some something, because it just seems like if we want to stay up with our business and up with the times, we're going to have this some bitch in our hand 6, 7, 8 hours a day. Yeah. And it makes me want to get outside more, baby. It makes me want to fish more. It makes me want to, I start questioning like, damn, bro, I'm overthinking everything. So I'm on my phone, I'm looking around, my whole family's on our phone, and I say, come on guys, let's take a break and let's go, So just getting everybody outside, baby. I mean, we can't run from the fact, we can't pretend. Everybody get off your phone and have a quality. Come on, man. Come on, baby. We're going to be on our phones. So now we have to learn what we need to be doing to improve the quality of our life while we're on it, because it's there. Yeah. It's, be sweet if we could say we was going to throw that some bitch out the window. I know we'd all love to sometime. Yeah. But it's a part of our world now. Yeah. Ain't that cold, baby? Just watching time and technology come.
Oh, dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to look at it like that, because, like, perfect example, when we did the song last night, I love the fact that, like, you was rapping out of that composition book. Yeah. Like, you was rapping your verse and wrote your verse in the notebook, which I did up until probably like a year and a half ago, just because my vision sucks. But, like, it's easier for me to see my phone. Plus, my chicken scratch is just hard to read in general. But it's just going back to, like, what you're saying with technology. I mean, like, bro, like, the way that things have advanced and moved and stuff, it's wild, man.